Alright guys, welcome back to Breaking Browder Farm tool reviews and how-tos. Today we have the Bostitch Pancake air compressor kit. I don't know if they still sell this together, but we have the Bostitch air compressor. We have about a 10-foot hose that comes with it, a 16 gauge nailer, an 18 gauge nailer, and a crown staple nailer. So this is 2.6 SCFM, so nailers are about the only thing you want to run on this. You don't want to run any long duty cycle tools on it, grinders, things like that. It's got a max pressure of 150 psi. Here's your tank pressure, and then here's your regulator for how much you want to allow to go through the line. So if you don't want your nails going all the way through the baseboard or crown, you just want them going right in until they cover up, you can change that regulator and tone the air pressure down. And all you do is adjust it by this knob right here. You have dual air hose connections and also a drain valve on the bottom. Very important to drain that after each use, because it will collect water in the bottom of your tank and rust out your tank. 16 gauge nailer. You can also adjust the air pressure right here. Now to load it, you're going to pull this bad boy down. You can see my nails right there. So you're going to slide them into that slot. Boom. Loaded. You can also adjust the depth on your nail setting by this knob right here. That way you're not shooting nails all the way through the board and they're still holding the board to the wall. The 18 gauge is about the same. Adjustment on the back. A little bit different how you insert the nails into the gun. Same difference. And you can adjust your nail depth and air pressure right there on top. Now your crown stapler. Load it from the bottom, pull up, and it'll come out spring loaded. Put your staples in there, push it in, lock it down. When using an air compressor, there's always going to be moisture in the system unless you have an inline air dryer on your compressor. But still, it's good practice to oil up your tools every day. I use just some normal Harbor Freight air tool oil. You don't have to buy the most expensive stuff. I mean, this will get you right along. You just want to take it, put your couple drops in there, and just let it get down in there. And then when you go to hook it up, that air pressure will push the oil through and make sure everything's lubricated. So today we're going to be using the crown stapler. I just put regular staples in there. It works great. On the side here, it'll tell you what size staples you can use in this gun. I just put random staples. They don't have to be crown staples or anything special. So we're going to hook this air hose up, pull the collar back, shove it in. Might have to hold it. till that collar comes back. You see we're shooting with full force here. I got it set at about 120 psi and we're running about 135 psi in the tank. So the tank is full and it will cut on once that pressure drops down. Now, some of the staples I put in on my chicken coop, they pop back out. So we're gonna reinforce that right now. On this one, this is your safety right here, so you gotta pull that back. It won't let you pull the trigger. And don't point this towards anyone. Just like a gun, it will shoot. So that's a safety, so you can't do that. So you gotta pull this back, press it firmly, shoot. And yes, I probably should have used heavier duty staples and probably a better gun on this, but hey, what the heck, it's what I had. Compressor has put on. I dropped below 120 psi, so it has now come on. And it cut off just a little over 150 psi. And that's it. These tools don't require a whole lot of air pressure and a lot of duty cycle. They don't require much. I built this whole chicken coop with this air compressor. So if you're a carpenter or a tradesman, or you're just piddling around the house, you know, doing your own handyman things, this thing right here will keep up and get the job done. I've had this about 6 years now, and it stands the test of time. I've put this on and off a trailer, on and off the back of the truck, in and out of countless amount of houses, and it still runs strong, and I use it often. I think I paid around $200 at Lowe's. It was the best combo pancake air compressor I could find for the price and the tools that you get with it. So that does it for this review. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share our channel. That way we can provide more YouTube videos for you, more reviews and how-tos. And if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments section and I'll make sure to answer as many as I can. Thank you, guys.